G'day guys, how's it going? Righto, we're doing a review on the Teleheer motorcycle intercom. It's the T6 Plus. This is a twin pack, so you get two actual units. One for you, one for the missus, one for the mate, whatever you want to, however you want to bloody roll. So I've received two, I've got two of these. One's going to be given away to a crew member. I'm most probably not the best person to be doing reviews on these, depending on how you look at it. I'm just not a fan of having intercoms. Don't get me wrong, I've had plenty. I've got cheap eBay ones here, which I've used, and they work brilliantly. Those ones were like $59 each. This particular one, you can get this two pack for under $100. I think on Amazon it's $99. Well, actually, it's on special for $89 at the moment, and that's for delivery to here in Australia. But as a lot of you guys know, I went out and I bought the Cardo Pack Talk Bold, very expensive, and I now think to myself, I wish I never bloody bought it. The reason why I bought that one, I thought, right, I'm just going to go with the best one you can get at the time, and Cardo was beating Centre at the time, and so I got it. You know, you can talk to up to like 15 different people with, so I thought with the motorbike rides and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a person that listens to music in my ear or want to be connected to my phone to be able to take calls while I'm riding. I want to be in my own head, so I very rarely use it. And then what I find when everybody rolls up and we're going to go for a ride, we don't bloody hook them up, because either it's a pain in the ass to try and get them all hooked up, or just can't be bothered with it. So it ends up being, a $600 bit of shit sitting on the side of my helmet. That's my personal thing. So in no way am I biased when it comes to intercoms and whether they work or not. I really don't care what brand you get or whatever. One thing I'm going to say that I have learnt over the years, because I've had these cheap ones. 10 years ago I had the Blue Ant, I think it was, and that was like 10 years ago, doing the Nullarbor with Craig. We had it. We ended up stopping halfway through because it was like, hey, what you say it again. But, it's just pull. We're just going to pull over. Yeah, no worries. You didn't have to worry about charging shit up and keeping them charged and all that kind of bullshit. I don't know where I'm going off on a ramble here. But yeah, so I've had my fair share of using cheap stuff, in between stuff, and expensive stuff. And my biggest takeaway at this stage is that get yourself the cheap stuff. The cheap stuff works just as good as the bloody expensive stuff. The expensive ones have those, your mesh, and you can have... Who wants 15 bloody people in your ears, especially for me, because I'm doing videos, so nobody wants to listen to me jabbering on bloody doing videos while we're riding through the bush. Where the hell am I going with that? So the number one thing that you're looking for is range. So how far away can we be from each other before it starts breaking up? And I can tell you, hands down, it doesn't matter whether you've got this Cardo really expensive one or whether you've got one of these cheap ones. You bank on 500 meters. In real world, 500 meters is about the best you're ever going to get. When you're in the bush and you're going around corners and bloody trees and shit and hills and all that kind of stuff, 500 meters, that's all you're going to get it. If you're on a highway in the middle of the desert, line of sight, you might get that 1K or 1.5 Ks if you're bloody lucky, really. So I always bank on 500 meters is what you're going to get. So, and that's what I said, doesn't matter what price you're paying, that's going to be the deal, because the Bluetooth system is the same on all of them. If they're 5.1 Bluetooth or whatever it is, just because you pay more for it doesn't mean you're going to get more length out of it. It's only the build quality and the functionalities that they have in there. So I just wanted to get that straight out. Right, let's hang on a minute and I'll get all the shit and we'll go run through this. Rightio, so what comes in the box? I don't care about fancy packaging and all that kind of bullshit. You get an instruction bloody doovalaki. You get the unit, which is which way around? I think it's that way. There's the unit there. It's a fairly, when I first looked at this unit, I kind of went, oh, not too sure. It looks kind of big and bulbous, but I'm thinking now that it's actually a for when you're on a bike. Obviously, you're on a bike. It's on the side of your helmet. You can't just you're not looking at it like this. It's on the side, and we've got to work with feel. Of course, we've got gloves on, so it makes it even harder. The way that this thing is shaped and the way the buttons are, seems to be a good thing. So I'm not that worried about the actual general look of that. So that's the unit. Then you have this lot of stuff here. So you've got your 2 speakers, just Velcro things in the sides, and then you have 2 types of microphone. So you have this microphone, which is what I would run with, or you can remove that one and they give you the boom. That's a personal preference which one you use. Plug it in and hey presto. So this is good if you've got an open face helmet or one of those modular open up and down ones. This would work pretty good. But in my case, I prefer just to use that. I don't want some big wobby bobby thing looking at me. So yeah, so we got that. 2 types of mics. You got your speakers, your unit. You have the clip here. So this is the clip for putting it onto your helmet. That's the only clip they have. Now what I've always done, and I think I even did it with that one, yes, because that's the back, so that's the clippy thing that clips into there. I actually get a Dremel and I just cut those off there, and I put dual 3M, dual lock what do you call it, Velcro lock stuff. It just works. It just hangs on there. It works really well. That's my personal thing, how to do it. A lot of the times these things, it just makes it a little bit clunky, or it's hard to get it in somehow, depending on what helmet you have. Obviously you've got a charge cable to charge it up, a screw thing to just work with your screws, couple of extra screws, couple of extra Velcro sticky things to whack on there. Basically that is it. You get 2 lots of that in that box there. What we're now going to do is show you how easy it is, and I already did the whole getting them paired up. It's just simple, and I love simple. You don't have to go click, click, bang, bang, click, click, boom to get something to happen. We'll show you how easy it is. Rightio guys, so what I've done, you can see I've got this little that's a microphone, so we're going to be able to hear out of this speaker whenever it does stuff. This middle thing here is just a light. You've got a up and down, you've got a on off, and you've got to answer the phone call on there. That's it. So I'm just going to first of all oh hang on, what is it, 1, 2, 3.
On, battery full.
So there you go, it just says it's on. That's it, it's on, ready to go. I'll turn it off.
Power off.
Boom, power off. Pretty simple, isn't it? Now, what we're going to do is to get these to pair together. Now, remember this has already been done, but you hold these 2 down at the same time. 1, 2,
Power
3,
on.
4,
Battery full.
5, 6.
Pairing.
So there it's in pairing mode, and then all you got to do is just press 1. And that's it. They're now paired. I thought she might have said that it was paired, but that's it, they're paired. So now I'm just going to turn them off.
Power off.
Beautiful. So now if we were to turn them on,
Power on. Battery full.
and now if I'm going to talk into this one here, which should listen into that one there. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are they talking? Hello? Hello? Can't hear me. Hello?
Intercom connected.
Ah, right, so sorry. We had to then just press once to get them to talk to each other. Oh, that's pretty good too, actually. So you can have yours on, but not be connected to somebody else, but then press that once and it'll automatically connect them together. Hello? Yeah, so there you go. You can hear me quite loud and clear. Bloody brilliant. So that's it. That's as simple as it gets. What I'm going to now do is we've got to connect this to the phone. Right, I was just looking at the instruction guys on how to do it because I haven't done this part. So just got to make sure that my Bluetooth is on, which it is. I'll go to my settings, connect devices, pair a new device, hold down the phone button for about 5, 1, 2,
Pairing.
3. Oh, there you go, it's in pairing. So now, oh, there it is, Teleheer T6 Plus. Click on that. Says it's pairing. Pair with yes, allow access.
Connected.
Boom. So it says it's active, it's 100% battery. Brilliant. So now what I'm going to do is get Nay to give me a call and see if I can answer. Oh, in actual fact, guys, that's coming through the speakers.
Yes.
Hello, you're on video, so don't say anything bad. I'm just talking to you through the intercom. I'm going to hang up. Can you ring me back just to see if I can answer it? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
So I just hung that up then. If I put that over there.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. The police have identified...
Hello?
Hello, this is your Lord and Saviour calling.
Excellent, so that works, doesn't it?
I suppose so. I rang you and you answered, so yes.
Brilliant,
It works.
all right. Thank you.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
And that hung it up. Brilliant. That's it. I mean, it doesn't get much bloody simpler than that, does it? Well, there you go, guys. So that's the Teleheer T6 Plus. I'll just turn that off. Boom. So look, there's apart from I was going to start bloody whacking it into here. But this cheap bloody helmet, oh my God, I was going to have to start cutting out the foam. The little hole slots in there were too small for this. And I just don't need it on this bloody helmet. As I said, I don't use them. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing that and rigging it all up in there, I know all these are the same. They all, there's 2 ear things, they get plugged in there. You whack that in the front, you connect that to the side. Hey presto, you're up and running. There's no wizardry or there's nothing better about doing that for this one as opposed to a big, the bloody Cardo one or those cheap ones. They're all the same. So it's just, I'll be wasting your time watching me trying to fit one of these to the helmet. As for like I said, for the distance, this thing is easily going to do the 500, I'll guarantee it. Without even trying to do it because I know that that's just, these things work. 500 metres, anywhere, no problem. Trying to get, I'm not going through all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this up, and I'm actually going to give 2 of them away. I'm not going to actually keep one because, like I said, I don't use them. So why would I keep one? So to a lucky crew member, on a Man Cave Tuesday, I will be giving these away. For the crew members, get on that website. You'll see that it's there. Register to go in for that to be two being given away. So on Amazon, here is the Teleheer website. In the description down below, there will be a link to where you can buy that. Currently, it says it's $89 on Amazon. I get no kickback whatsoever. My deal is that they always give me an extra one so I can give it away. That's the thing I make. So in this case, I'm getting nothing. I'm giving both of these away. Righto, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get a little bit more educated or whatever. I reckon they're a good thing. Actually, I should. So what can you actually do with this? So it is 5.1 Bluetooth. It's impermeable IP65, so it's not totally waterproof. When you look at it, I mean, it is really, it's good bloody, it feels good quality. But it's always this connection here, which is the tricky bit, but it's on the bottom. So yeah, you'd be right to have it. Obviously in the rain and all that, you'd be no problems. Even those really cheap ones, I've never had an issue. It's an 850 milliamp hour battery, high quality music, smart make answer calls as we saw, 2-person intercom, intelligent noise reduction. Same shit with all of them. I think that's about it, guys. Nothing more I can tell you. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.